The US accounts for a third of the world's confirmed coronavirus cases. And President Donald Trump held up swabs, claiming no nation has tested more people. He says more than 4 million people have already been screened, and that's now expanding to millions more.
Does it remind you of something? It reminds you of this, right? One's a swab, one's a Q-tip. It's actually different. It's very sophisticated, actually. But it's a little bit like, so this is the swab. And we've ordered a lot of them. They have a lot of them. Some of them, some of the states, they were shipped to states, and the states don't know where they are.
At Sunday's briefing, the White House showed favorable comments from Democratic New York Governor Andrew Cuomo in what could be seen as an attempt to heal a growing political rift over Trump's determination to get people back to work. In New York, where cases are falling but remain dangerously high, Governor Cuomo says this is no time to slow precautions or reopen too quickly.
It's no time to get cocky, and it's no time to get arrogant, right? We still have a long way to go and a lot of work to do. And this virus has been ahead of us every step of the way. We have been playing catch up from day one in this situation.
In other parts of the nation, though, small groups of protesters, egged on by the president, continue to call for an easing of restrictions. The desire to kickstart the economy is growing, but problems persist. Republican governors, who rarely have critical words for their president, say they're still facing major hurdles.
I could probably double, maybe even triple testing in Ohio virtually overnight if the FDA would prioritize companies that are putting a slightly different formula together for the extraction reagent kit. And if the FDA would do that, we have a shortage, worldwide shortage of some of the materials that go into this. So we really need help.
Money from the Payment Protection Program designed to keep businesses afloat has now run out, even as more than 20 million people are out of work. It's now thought US lawmakers could meet as soon as Wednesday to consider expanding the program, but that's already running into political arguments. Despite the president's optimism that the US will be back and greater than ever, logistical issues, political infighting, and a shortage of essential equipment persist. At this point, the daily briefings given by President Donald Trump have become somewhat repetitive and increasingly political. He's blamed states' governors for a shortage in testing, talked about the thousands of ventilators being made, and weighed in urging certain states to be liberated. The death toll here is now by far the highest in the world, and for many, this crisis is far from over. Andy Gallacher, Al Jazeera, Miami, Florida.